Welcome back, everybody. It's time to play Jeopardy for the SNES. Or as Tim said, okay, Aubrey Trebek. Let's play.
This is Jeopardy!
Here we go, the Jeopardy round.
Here are the categories.
Categories for the Jeopardy round are the American Revolution, starts with U, international cuisine, geography, opera, and finally, recent history. I'll go with the American Revolution for 100.
The answer is
Wanting the job of commander, he came to the Continental Congress in full dress uniform. George Washington. Oh, yeah. American Revolution 200.
the answer is
Disgruntled officer who turned traitor was Benedict Arnold. I'll go with the American Revolution for 300.
the answer is
This battle might properly be called the Battle of Breed's Hill. What is Bunker Hill? American Revolution for 400.
the answer is
Colorful name of Ethan Allen's Vermont militia. What are the Greenbacks? Or no, who are the Green Mountain Boys? American Revolution for 500.
the answer is
Killed in the Boston Massacre, this former slave is considered the first revolutionary martyr. Soup. She doesn't know. There's $500 going to Wayne Incorporated.
Yay!
Rob. Well, he doesn't know either. $500 more going to Wayne Incorporated. Well, I don't know, so I'm not buzzing in. Crispus Attucks. Crispus Attucks. Okay, let me have geography for 100.
the answer is
Located in Alaska, it's North America's highest point. What is Mount McKinley? I like geography for 200. And I got the daily double.
Daily double.
It's across the Danube from Pest. What is Buddha? And I double my money to $2,000. Geography 300.
the answer is
New Zealand, Midway, and Hawaii are all part of this many islands group. What is Polynesia? I'll take geography for 400.
the answer is
The Netherlands, Belgium, and this country make up the Benelux Economic Union. What is Luxembourg? And I'll take geography for 500.
the answer is
Abu Dhabi and Dubai are two of the 7 states that make up this Middle Eastern Federation. What are the United Arab Emirates? Alright, $3,200. International cuisine for 100.
the answer is
These Chinese dumplings are commonly served in soup or fried as a side dish. What are wontons? International cuisine for 200.
The answer is
Hungarian goulash is traditionally seasoned with this powdered pepper. What is paprika? Paprika! Food. Take international cuisine for 300, please.
the answer is
Tamales are sometimes steamed in banana leaves, but are usually wrapped in these. What are corn husks? International cuisine for 400.
the answer is
This chicken dish made with noodles, cheese, and cream sauce was named for an Italian opera singer. What is chicken tetrazzini? International cuisine for 500.
the answer is
Served on meat, Maître d'Hôtel butter contains salt, pepper, parsley, and this juice. What's lemon juice? Opera for 100.
the answer is
Country where Madame Butterfly flitted. What is France? $100 going away me incorporated. Rob. Japan! Oh. Konnichiwa. Opera 200.
the answer is
Flying creature that is De Fledermaus in Johann Strauss's opera. What is the Flying Dutchman? $200 more going away me incorporated. I know Tim likes that, don't you, Tim? Oh, it's a bat. Okay. Starts with U for 100.
the answer is
A monocycle. What's a unicycle? Starts with U 200.
the answer is
Howard, Emory, and Rice, among others. What are universities? Starts with U for 300.
the answer is
A final proposition or a demand made by one of two negotiating parties. What's an ultimatum? Starts with U for 400.
the answer is
In psychology, the part of the mind that rarely has awareness. What's the unconscious? Close it out.
the answer is
Formerly called Urga, it's the capital of Mongolia. What is Ulaanbaatar? Here we go, up to $5,900. Opera 300, I guess.
the answer is
La Boheme by this composer is based on the novel Scenes from Bohemian Life. Let's see if she knows this any better than I do. Puccini. Tied with Rob. Recent history 100.
the answer is
In 1972, this ex-Teamster leader tried to go to Hanoi to free PALs, but the U.S. government stopped him. Who's Jimmy Hoffa? Recent history for 200, please.
The answer is
This July 1985 famine relief fundraiser has been called Bob Geldof's Global Jukebox. Trying to remember. What is We Are the World? No, $200 going to Whammy Incorporated. Live Aid. Oh, that's what it was called. I couldn't remember. Rob's out of the hole now. Opera for 400.
the answer is
She wrote the lyrics to Four Saints in 3 acts, and Virgil Thompson wrote the score. Soup. Gertrude Stein. Recent history 300.
the answer is
A ban on the general use of this germ killer in 1972 meant Physohex had to be sold by prescription. However it's supposed to be pronounced. Hexachlorophene. Okay.
the answer is
Verdi's operatic version of Camille. Haha, Rob doesn't know. $500 going to Whammy Incorporated. La Traviata.
the answer is
He was chosen to replace Thomas Eagleton as the 1972 Democratic nominee for vice president. Rob. Robert Sargent Shriver. Out of the last clue.
the answer is
President of Pakistan, who along with our ambassador was killed when his plane exploded in August 1988. Zia ul Haq. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have 5,800. Rob and Sue are tied at $700 apiece.
here are the categories.
We have these as our 6 categories. The Emmys, transportation, C here, the letter C in quotation marks, for the kids, kings and queens, and finally, birds. Let's go. C here for 200.
The answer is
A hot dog or the Brooklyn amusement area where it might be eaten. What is it? Coney Island. C here for 400.
the answer is
These people appoint the majority of enrollees at West Point. Congressman. Oh, yeah. For the kids for 200.
the answer is
Number in common to blind mice, bags of wool, and men in a tub. What's 3? For the kids for 400.
the answer is
He was the sleeping sheep and cow herder. Oh, Sue locked me out. Little boy blue, and I knew that. Birds for 200.
The answer is
Today, Alcatraz hosts the world's 6th largest colony of these seabirds. What are gulls? I'll take birds for 400.
the answer is
Of a covey, the cover, or covet? The one that's a group of partridges. Rob lucked me out. Covey. Kings and Queens, 200.
the answer is
Hers was the longest reign in English history. Who's Queen Victoria? I'll go with Kings and Queens for 400.
the answer is
To learn about building a navy, this great czar worked as a ship carpenter in Holland. Who is Peter the Great? I'll go with Kings and Queens for 600.
the answer is
Louis XVIII became king of France after this ruler's exile in 1814. Who was Napoleon? Kings and Queens, 800.
the answer is
James II fled England in the Glorious Revolution in 1688, and they became joint sovereigns, who were William and Mary. Kings and Queens, 1000.
the answer is
Illiterate himself, this great Frankish ruler founded a palace school and attended it with his children, who was Charlemagne. Okay, let's have birds for 600. All of it. This process of cleaning and smoothing feathers with their bills as to birds is what pruning is to people. What's preening? Yes. Birds for 800.
the answer is
New species of this nocturnal predator are still being discovered at the rate of one every decade. What are owls? And I'll take birds for 1,000.
the answer is
Stubborn albatrosses that had to be removed from airstrips at Midway Island were nicknamed Dicks. Oh, I know it. Goonie birds. See here, 600.
the answer is
Also called a shell, it's the case containing the gunpowder and bullet. Ah! No! Cartridge, I knew that, but too late. Rob and Sue are tied. For the kids, 600.
the answer is
Show which features Alistair Cookie's Monster Piece Theater. What is Sesame Street? I'll take for the kids for 800.
the answer is
Janet and Mark have replaced this classic reading primer pair. Who are Dick and Jane? And I'll go with for the kids for 1,000.
the answer is
This fairy tale cat could fill JR's shoes. Who is Puss in Boots? Let's go back to the $800 clue and see here.
the answer is
By the mid-19th century, women reportedly could block a door when wearing one of these hoop skirts. Rob. A crinoline. Okay. Transportation, 200.
The answer is.
Though he started designing helicopters in 1909, his first didn't fly until 1939. Who is Igor Sikorsky? Transportation for 400. Double. The IRT, IND, and BMT are three of the divisions of this subway system. This city's subway system. What is New York? Yep. 600.
The answer is.
The first national exhibition of these was held in 1900 in Madison Square Garden. What are automobiles? Transportation for 800.
The answer is.
Famous for motorcycles, this Japanese company is the world's biggest maker of musical instruments. Sue locked me out. Yamaha, I knew that one. Rob and Sue are tied once again. Transportation for 1,000.
The answer is.
Sweden, Denmark, and Norway share it as their national airline. And Rob locked me out too. SAS, I knew it. C here for 1,000.
The answer is.
A Scottish doctor was the first to use this to numb the pain of childbirth. What is chloroform? The Emmys, 200.
The answer is.
This best children's series of 1955 was a real dog. What's Lassie? $400.
The answer is.
Calypso singer who was the first black to win an Emmy. Sue locked me out. Harry Belafonte. I knew that one. $600.
The answer is.
60s winner starring Rowan and Martin. What is Laugh-In? $800.
The answer is.
After 13 years on this western, Doc won an Emmy. What's Gunsmoke? Yep, that's right. Now the last clue.
The answer is.
Current late-night host whose daytime show won an Emmy after being canceled. Who is David Letterman? Although, to this day, David Letterman is now retired. So I have 48,600, Rob 3,900, Sue 3,300. Final Jeopardy time. The category is countries of the world. I'm going to go just 1,400. The northernmost island in the world is the position of this country. What is Denmark? Which it is Greenland, and it's owned by Denmark. And if that's right, Craig's going to get a payday of $50,000 from this game alone. Who's there? Hi, Tim.
The boogeyman. I could say begging, but Martin's not
The
here.
answer is.
Well, Tim, I'm about to win Craig $50,000 in Jeopardy for the SNES. Let's see if Sue came up with Denmark. Yes, she She did. She goes to 5,600. Rob, were you able to come up with Denmark? You were. You double your money to 7,800. While I give Craig $50,000. And we'll wrap it up for this segment. We'll see you on for the next one in just a little bit.